everybody, and welcome to Painter Talks. This is our fourth episode. So, I was in Berlin with my friend Mota Montero. We were putting up an art show, and we just got stranded in Berlin for some hours, and we just said, let's record a small interview for Painter Talks. So, I hope you enjoy it. It was very spontaneous, not much preparation, but a small, nice time. A little bit shorter than our last interview with Guillermo Lorca. So, enjoy. Hello everybody, welcome to the fourth episode of Painter Talks. I am with my good friend Mota Montero at Amane Hotel in Berlin. We're both from Chile. We're going to make this in English so everyone can understand. And we're organizing a big show in Berlin. Mota is an old friend of mine. He's the gallerist. Mota, let us know what are we going to do now in Berlin. Why are we here in Berlin now?
We are putting together an exhibition with four artists, painters and sculptors, and two audiovisual artists, one American and one Chilean.
Okay, can you tell me who these artists are?
So we have Ginchi. Ginchi is Ecuadorian from Ecuador.
Okay.
He's the owner of the space. He invited me. Mm-hmm. And then we have you. Everybody knows who you are, I hope so.
Not everybody, perhaps a couple of people that listen to the podcast,
and
they know who I am.
Me, I am a gallerist, a collector, and I also have an art gallery. So I paint by myself. And we have also Vicente. Vicente Yáñez is a music producer from Chile. He's here doing a master on the University of the Arts with his girlfriend, Kiki. She has a funny internet name. I know her with that name.
Isn't she an ex-girlfriend of Razón?
Something like that. I don't know if she was a girlfriend. I don't know, but it is. Yeah.
You don't know exactly in what way they were related.
Because the relationships are kind of funny today. But I know that she knows him, and I hope that we could meet one day, because I am a big admirer of him.
Of course.
Was in London. You went there?
No, I was not. I was not.
Yes, since then, I fall in love with his work. Yes, from
I want to tell everybody here in the public that we found a hotel to do the podcast. We had been checking in the room, the space for a show, and we don't even have the proper clothing. Well, we do. It doesn't really matter.
What is proper today?
Exactly. In Berlin.
Whatever.
It's just that we're not even guests of the hotel, but I think they're fine with the fact that we're doing this podcast here. It's completely improvised. Mota.
Yes.
So, we are both from Chile.
Look, it's coming now. Here. Oh, here's our pizza.
Our pizza is coming.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
In the middle, okay?
Thank you. Great.
Enjoy it.
Brilliant. I've got the scissors. We're gonna cut the pizza now, so we can enjoy it as we
speak.
I
will wait until it's a little colder.
Yeah, exactly. Todo esto se va a poder editar hoy.
But this is kind of interesting.
It's interesting.
Kind of funny.
Cutting the pizza. People, you should all come to Berlin. Berlin is great. Right? Mota is going to live in Berlin.
Yes, I lived many years here in Berlin.
Okay, half the pizza is cut.
Okay.
It looks delicious. It looks really, really delicious. Okay. Mota, so you're an artist yourself. Can you tell us a little bit about your artist practice? What is it you do? Are you a painter, a sculptor? What kind of art are you doing?
I also do sculptures, but I am kind of anxious, so I don't have time for this long time consuming things. So painting for me is easier. I paint since I am like 11. I stopped painting many years because of You have to do something that makes money. And
painting can make money.
yeah, of course, I know now. But when I was younger, I thought, no, I have to do something different. So I did many other things. And since I am
That's true.
older, I start painting again and fall in love with that. And I don't want to do nothing else after that.
So, what kind of painting are you doing? Are you doing more like figurative?
No,
or-
I'm mostly abstract. But all my paintings are mostly landscapes. I don't know how you call it in the art world. It is everything is inspired through landscapes, and I try to put in a canvas or in a paper a landscape through abstract art or painting.
Okay.
And they appear. The landscapes appear, and I start touching a little bit, and I give the yeah.
I find that rather crazy because when I look at your work after what you've just said, I see it differently somehow. Because to me it was like a feeling, but now that you say a landscape, I can relate.
It's always
to
about
that.
it's always about these feelings that you have when you are driving, when you are on a train and you see light coming in your face through the trees. All this blurry. I try to put it again on a painting because that is what it makes me crazy. You know, these moments on landscapes, not the tree, not the grass, not the mountain. It is this feeling when you are traveling, when you are moving. That is what I try to put on my paintings through this abstract art.
I would like to tell the public that Mota is someone I find to be very remarkable because Mota is very sensitive to trends, to art, to what's going on in the world. He gets to meet everybody. He gets to meet the most amazing people ever, and he makes immediate contact. I find that really crazy. That's something that when I got to meet you like online through Oliver Stoiber, I thought you could be someone that has a very good entrance in the art world, and that's very good because I am more of someone that is in the studio and is really thinking the paintings a lot, and that doesn't really want to go to all of the openings and so on. But I think you are very good at that.
I have that. I think that is a gift. I am a very extrovert.
Yeah.
I am also
That's
a
for
very
sure.
introvert, so I can choose whatever I want to be.
Okay.
You know, I have both. You know, when I am in my studio and I want to be alone, I am an introvert and I stay there alone and I don't want nobody to come visit me. You know. But when I go out, I am a extrovert, very extrovert. Do you want to? We should go and pick up some.
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to go pick up something for eating?
No, to pick up some napkins. You don't.
Yes, this would be
A good idea, or?
I'm gonna make a small cut then now for the
Okay.
for the podcast.
But the people, I think they want to see how we eat, like pigs.
It's great. We recommend Hotel Amado Berlin. They have great salami pizza, right?
Perfect.
So well, now we're gonna next week in Berlin. Our show is beginning. What is the name of the show again?
Layers of reality.
Different artists with different disciplines are participating in this show.
Yes, but everybody has that. Everyone use a different layer of reality.
Okay.
You know, for example, yourself, you paint figurative art, you paint people, but you paint in a different layer of others. You have an own layer. For example, Guillermo Lorca is a or a Rembrandt or whatever. They paint a person and you recognize that person. You paint in a level between. You don't know if it is a fog in between, or if it is a reflex in between. That's why it's a layer. We all work in different layers, you know.
I understand. It's like when we're working in Photoshop. Well, in a way.
Yeah.
I just so we're gonna make this show now and so on. Mota, you've been in Germany for a long time. How many years?
Altogether, I would say 20.
Good Lord.
20 years. I mean, I came in 94. We are now in 2025. Or minus 10, no, maybe 15 years. 16 years, yeah.
You've experienced perhaps the art world in Chile and in Germany.
Yes.
Would you? It's probably very different.
Yes.
How is it different in your own way? What would you?
It's like everything is different between South America and Europe.
Would you let me know what?
Everything. South America is a baby country. It's baby. Europe is an old country, you know. So when you live in an old country or on an old continent, the people are doing things like many years, you know, art, sculptures, whatever, in every kind of. So they have their space. The space is there. They own it already. In South America and Chile, they need to win it still. The cultural movement is still very poor. They don't have enough power because there are other necessities that they are very important. You know, there are many people are poor and whatever. So the countries, they focus on things that matter most.
I understand what you mean. For me, it's a little bit a divisive subject because when one is in Chile, we're lesser people. We are fewer.
Yes.
So the competition is also fewer. There's fewer artists.
I don't believe that we have amazing artists in South America. That is the point. In Chile, in Argentina, in Peru, amazing artists. Their potential is huge. Mm-hmm. The point is that they are underrepresented there.
But think about Europe. In Europe, we have so many good artists, so great art schools.
I don't think that.
As a figurative artist, I think when I'm in Germany, I'm having competition with the whole world. When I'm in Chile, I think I have a small niche.
Yes,
right?
but you don't have the market. Who buy it? You know, that is the point. You know, the market.
There is rich
bigger.
people in Chile.
Yeah, I know, but the market here is bigger, and the people who want to buy art is bigger. It doesn't mean that you can't live, but it's quite different and difficult. I think being an artist in South America is like they put you a cross here that you will be poor.
Would you? You've lived in both Germany and Chile.
Yes.
If you had to choose one, where would you stay?
Germany. Of course.
Why? But Germany isn't the most popular land country.
I love Germany. That doesn't have nothing to do with art. It has to do with I love the punctuality. I love that the people, they do what they say they will do.
This in Chile is not always
exactly.
Like
and I love the landscapes here. I love that I'm in the middle of Europe. You can go everywhere in every minute. I find Chile very beautiful, but
man, think about when I think doing a party in Chile, one says, okay, we're going to meet at 9, and half the people isn't coming, and they're coming at 11. And that's pretty frustrating.
Yeah, but that is not the big problem. The big problem is not that. It's the big problem is that in South America, like you said, you have very less competition. Yeah, it is a small country, but you have very less opportunities. Yeah. So what difference makes that you have very less competition when you have very less opportunities, you know?
Yeah.
So the point is when you have a lot of opportunities, it's better to have a lot of competition and a lot of opportunities than to have very less competition and very less opportunities.
Sorry, to remain in the same track of what we were talking about. So you've married a German woman.
Yes.
And you've also probably gone out with women from Chile.
Yes.
In what way would you say our audience dating an European, North European German woman is different to date a Chilean woman? Because of course, I mean, we're generalizing. I'm sorry. Of course, we're doing that.
We don't want to generalize.
We want to generalize. We want to generalize.
Facts.
Let's generalize. Fuck it. Why not? You know,
Germans are not jealous.
Aha.
And that is very, very satisfying. You know, that you don't have to be...
I like a little bit of jealousy.
No, I don't care.
A little bit.
I think you need it.
Yes, I do in a way, because if my woman if I'm going out and I'm doing anything and she doesn't even care, I think she doesn't care about what I do or about me, you know? No. But I'm not saying like it must be like sick. It must be a little bit of jealousy.
I believe in freedom. You know, and freedom is that you choose what you want to do and you have to own the consequences of that. So that's why my wife trusts me and I trust her, and that's it. And that.
How long have you been with your wife?
Almost 20 years, I would say.
That's pretty remarkable. That's more than many.
Yeah, almost 20 years.
I've been 13, 14? Wow. It's a long time.
It's getting a little bit darker here. Yeah, now.
We're back. We're back on the podcast. We had some technical issues, but now we're back. So Mota, let me know. So Chile is our country. Elections are coming.
Yep.
Like everywhere in the world, it's polarized a little bit. I can see in the US, I can watch it in Germany with AfD. And in Chile also, we've got extreme left and extreme right.
Yes.
I don't like neither.
Yes.
I would lean a little bit, and judge me if you want, towards rights, because I don't want the left to be in power in Chile anymore. That's okay. That's how I see it. But I'm still not a fan from neither of those candidates. Would you tell me how would you interpret that?
Yeah. I have an interpretation of the problem. The problem is that the left had been in power for a very long time, everywhere. And they gained a lot of success. And this left was poisoned by woke ideas, like we say. This wokeism, yeah?
Do you think Chile is a very woke country?
Yes, 100%. So the feminist movement is working when they think fit. You know what is fit for them, but they don't go in the streets when the interior minister from Chile is accused of rape. You know, they don't do nothing. You know. So, and that happens everywhere. Happens here. Happens everywhere. That's why now
people have abused a little bit of this judgment.
Yes.
I mean, I am a feminist. I like women. I want equal right.
But I do want to demonize.
I don't like extreme morality. I don't want judgment.
And to be
I don't want
demonized
people.
as men. I was demonized as men. You know, it is a Spanish parliament woman, Irene Montero, I think is the name.
Like you.
Or somebody else. I don't know.
Montero is your cousin.
No, but it was somebody else, yes. She say that every man is a potential raper.
No.
And
of course, everyone is a potential anything.
But wait. You say that every man is a potential raper. No, that is not true. Every sick man is a potential raper. Not every man.
I agree completely.
And that is what and then you demonize men, and then we are the...
Yeah.
That is bad. And that's why now our coming is a right movement that is saving us from that, you know. We don't like the right movement. Nobody likes the extreme right.
No.
But
we don't like racists.
But I don't like the extreme left. I don't like the extreme right. But what is the middle point? Yeah. Until nobody's coming until now, so that it can give us guidance from the middle.
Let me say something. It's true that I'm having trouble finding my ideas. Being a snob is I take a little bit of you and I judge your whole persona. For example, I am a rapist, or some men are rapists. I take this small part of being a man and I generalize and I say all men are rapists because
that's sick.
A small or like people who talk like that are posh, or people who are like this, and then I just meet somebody and I immediately have a whole picture about them. This is wrong because everybody is different. You cannot just judge someone just by a first
Have
impression.
you been called fascist?
I have.
Yes,
I have.
So
I have.
That is the answer to
I have, but you know why?
Yeah, but that's what I mean.
I was called a fascist just because I said if you want to see how the government is doing, you should look at how the numbers are looking like.
Yes. And then you are a
because
fascist.
this is how you measure
Well,
a whole big population.
you measure everything, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you cannot say, okay, I have the feeling that this government is good, but the best way to know if this government is good or not is to measure it. Right?
It's like everything.
That's what I thought.
If you don't measure,
Too
you
many
don't know.
people. It's too many people. That's the way you do it. People will judge us. That's okay. So you're not gonna go back to Chile
No.
at the moment?
No, I go visit sometimes, but to leave, no, not anymore.
Okay.
Never.
So you are a gallerist and an artist. So which one of these two universes describes you best? Being an artist or a gallerist or both? How do you put them both together? How do you relate to both of these worlds?
I think is in the beginning, I was very not afraid, but I was like a little bit cautious because it's a tricky situation. But I understand that I have better connection with the artist than any gallerist because I come from the same place. I
This
love
is true.
art.
I've worked with you and with other gallerists, and I find it much easier to talk about the problems an artist has with you than with the galleries. I have the feeling they just want my money.
Exactly. that is the point. I mean, everybody wants money. That is completely right. It's correct. Also.
We need it. Yeah.
But being an artist and a gallerist had allowed me and opened my world of understanding how this works. And I understand that I am a good seller. I have very good contacts. I love to do that. I feel myself sometimes like the psychologist for many of my artists more than the
Definitely.
gallerist.
I count myself
And I
among
talk with
them.
everybody every day, you know.
course.
And that is a very interesting part of all of that. The part of being an artist, I mean, this year I didn't have any time of painting myself because I was my head somewhere else. But I can decide when and where. I think I am more successful as an art gallerist than an artist. 100% I am more successful. And that is nice because it doesn't matter if I am successful as an artist, you know. If I am successful in something, I am successful.
Exactly. I mean, if you can be
if I
successful
sell
at
my art,
something,
I am happy.
that's pretty good.
When I sell my art, I am very, very happy. But mostly all my effort goes on the artist, and that makes me feel happy also because I know that it's not only for me. I love when an artist is being sold and he's excited and he gets his money, you know, and he can paint more and have time and do his life, you know.
Definitely, Mota. When I look at you, I have the feeling that you are a citizen of the world. Would you let us know in which countries you've lived in your life? And a small opinion about.
Lived in the United States, here,
Where in the United States?
in California.
Wow, that's cool. I would like. You,
Not nice. No.
Wasn't it? Why?
United States is a beautiful country. Beautiful people.
Nice people.
Yeah.
I like the people.
But it's a plastic country. It's like a Coca-Cola. You know? No, I could not live there.
How long did you live there?
I've been many times. And I lived there in the 94, 95. I also was 2001, 2000. 2000 I was in the United States.
With your wife already?
No, but I wasn't with her. I make my internship for the university in California. I met her before there. No, but United States, not for me. I don't know. For everybody else, but not for me. I don't like the land of the opportunities.
How do you see America and Europe being different?
It's like South America and Europe being different. It's the same. They are baby countries. The United States is a baby country. They have 200 years of history. You know, Chile also. Look, last time I was talking with some friends in Portugal, Chilean, And they were like, "Oh, Chile, poor Chile. Why the fuck? It's a piece of shit of country." I said, "No, it's not a piece of shit of country. It's a beautiful country.
New.
South America is a beautiful continent, but they are very new. They have to learn. They never had any major World War. They never had any major. Yeah, they have earthquakes, you say, and they suffer, but they never suffer like it was to suffer here in Europe. They are here since we were monkeys, you know, and they had streets and houses, and they suffered the bubonic fever in the 15 year, I don't know when. They died, the half of the population. They have to rebuild themselves. Then they survived the First World War, the Second World War. So we are a very young continent, South America and America. United States is the same. They are the nice things from the United States that make us different from South America is that they are from many countries, Italian, French, the English people. They came and they brought their culture. Chile is a very special case in South America. It's actually the only one. What is the difference between Chile and Argentina?
I don't know.
You don't know? It's huge. It's culturally it's huge, because
Let me know. Please tell me.
When the
immigrants were not the same.
It's not at that point. In the beginning, all the contacts to the culture come from Europe, and where they arrive in the Atlantic coast, Argentina, Brazil, Uruguay, Paraguay. Paraguay not because it's
small.
But Argentina. The Europeans came there and they stayed there, and they built houses, buildings, theaters, culture. Blah, blah, blah. In South America, in Chile, no. In Chile, they have to cross the Andes. So who came through the Andes? The ones that they didn't make it here. Yeah, that is the truth. That is the difference between the East Coast and the West.
We were the losers of
We were not the losers. We
European-
have the mountains that save us from all of that. But that's why it's so different, Argentina, Buenos Aires, from Santiago de Chile. Santiago de Chile looks like California,
Yeah.
Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And Argentina, Buenos
Looks
Aires
like Europe.
looks like Madrid,
Yes.
Barcelona,
Totally.
Berlin,
Yeah.
London. It's a mix of everything.
Yeah.
And culturally are also at the top level. That's why the Argentinian artists are known worldwide. They have a huge art
But are you sure
community.
about that? Because I think of many great Chilean artists, architects, painters, known everywhere in the world.
It's starting to happen, yeah. Architects,
But
we're
also,
talking about two different topics. Art, if you take the last 100 years and put all the artists,
Clark.
the Chilean artists together,
Yeah.
and all the Argentinian artists together, that they were top number one worldwide.
They've got more people
Yeah.
too now.
Yeah, there are
Bigger
many
coun-
more.
Bigger country.
Many more.
Yes.
Yeah, bigger country, more direct contact to Europe. In Chile, it happens something special also, that because of that mountains there, you have very special people. That's why you have one of the best architects in the world from Chile, you know? Or many, very good. Everybody's talking about them.
Architecture in Chile is
Yes.
amazing.
And artists are also like that. I met so many amazing artists that they are living somewhere in a small place, you know, and they don't have the passport to go out. That is the point. How do you open the mind of an artist? How do you open his world if he don't go out? Not his work first, and then his.
I have the feeling you've met amazing artists and people.
Yes.
Could you tell us, like, some people you've known? I know you know Sebastián Errázuriz.
I know many people that there's.
I know you've met great architects from Chile.
Yeah.
Can you let us know a couple?
I mean, like I said before, I have.
Of course, we know Guillermo Lorca.
Yes, I know that I have the luck that I mostly met very amazing people, either directly or indirectly. With some of them, I can say they are my friends. With some of them, I know them. But I think that it's like a magnet. When you are looking for something great, you try to connect with people that has greatness, you know?
Yeah.
And
For sure.
mostly happens through trying. I mean, I am never afraid to ask, hey, how are you? Hey, can we do something? Can I meet you?
You are very brave for that.
Yes.
That's something I am sometimes
I
a
don't
bit.
think that is braveness. My father taught me that. My father always say, do it. Why you don't do it? And we had, as a family, very, very funny ideas. Like my father said, you can do it, go and ask. So one day my brother invited the president to have lunch or dinner at the house.
This is true.
And he answered and he came.
Really?
Yeah, Lagos. Lagos.
No.
I don't know if it was Lagos or I guess it was Lagos.
This is ridiculous.
My brother was 7 or 10.
He invited him.
Yeah, he
to
wrote
have
him
lunch.
a letter that my father pushed him to do it and invite him to have a once in
That's
the house.
crazy.
And he came. You know?
He came, and you were there.
No, I was not there. I was already in the United States. But I did also the same kind of things. I always, if I wanted something, I remember I was making a university work, and with my partner, what we do, we have to make a DVD, interactive DVD with, I don't know, whatever. And I said, let's interview somebody who, yeah, Wim Wenders. Wim Wenders is a huge director.
You've got to be kidding
And
me.
I call him. I look in the yellow pages or in the
This is
the telephone book, and I say
This is
Wenders,
yes.
Wenders, Wenders, Donata Wenders. And I call, hey.
But Donata is not
It's the
Wim
wife.
Wenders.
It's the wife.
Oh, did you know?
No, I didn't know, but she say, hey, I'm looking for Wim Wenders, and she say, yeah, but you have to talk to the assistant. Then I called the assistant. I was 2 weeks calling her until she say, okay, he agreed to make an interview with you, but you have to fly to London because he will have time on London next week, Wednesday at 14 hour. Can you come? So, of course. To
You
take the
came.
airplane, I went to London, to the hotel. I make an interview without a good microphone. It was a shitty interview, very bad.
You didn't have a Blue Yeti
I know, a
microphone.
piece of shit of interview. But what I wanted to say is that if you don't try it, you would never do it. I also tried to interview Gustavo Cerati before he died, but long time
Did
ago.
it happen?
I didn't went through the I give up in some moment because I wanted to do also a DVD about him, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I called and I got the number and I got with the assistant, but I didn't get farther. But I think that everything is possible. I mean, the worst that you can have is a no.
I think that's very wise because many times I say to myself, I'm not even going to try because it's impossible. But I think you're right. People are people. You can just contact them and it can happen.
Yes.
I had an interview with Simon de Pury and I met him little time in London during a show. And I read a tarot reading for him.
Nice.
I read a tarot reading for many important people in that were in London. Oh, wait.
It's working?
Mota, after all we've been speaking about during this podcast, I have some deeper questions that are coming to me. For example, there's a little bit more noise now around.
Yeah.
I hope it's okay. Podcast.
I guess it's okay.
It's going to put some more life into it. My whole family, they always wanted me to be a serious person doing law school or engineering or economics. And I ended up being an artist. I thought I was meant to be an artist. Do you think that our family and our destiny has the last word for who we are, or we get to manage to create ourselves?
That is for me, it's a very simple question to answer. It's very easy to answer also. We always make ourselves. And nothing. Look, your parents want the best for you. You know, that is always what they want. I have a completely opposite example. I have a very good friend. He's an artist, and he always tells me that when he has problems, he goes to the papa and say, "Yeah, you allow me to study art. Now you have to help me because it's not easy." You know. what I want to say is that your parents want the best from you, and if your parents come from a conservative world where they are lawyers or engineers, they want the best from you. Art is very difficult.
It is.
But it's a path. It's if what you want to do is what it makes you full, what makes you happy, and why you should do something in your life only for money. People that they want that. People that they live for that. They want to make only money, and that is what they want. But
I don't think that's enough.
yeah, because it is not enough. I don't know. I know many people that they are very rich and they are miserable. They live like shit.
For sure.
So, what you ask is, what you say in the beginning is, we make ourselves in the past, and this path of becoming an artist or becoming an engineer or becoming a lawyer, then you can see what is necessary, what is the best. I want money only, or I want, because there are many lawyers that they go and help poor people or people that they are in trouble, and they don't care about money. They make money, but they don't care about money. They want to help, and that is perfect. They are happy helping.
Yeah. I understand.
And engineers, they want to solve problems, and they don't care about money. Money comes, maybe not, but they want to solve problems, big problems.
And what about artists? What do we want to do?
I don't understand. We are solving our own problems through art. We want to show the world that there are better things to watch than only TV, or it's like there are other windows to the universe, to the personal universe.
Don't you think sometimes when you are reflecting about work that our job as artists is stupid? Let me give you an example. Like 3 hours thinking, should I put this dog in this part of the painting or not? What about this shade of blue? And it seems like totally irrelevant for life. And then one says, this is actually my job. I have to reflect about like composition and color, and you're like, this looks like a waste of time.
Are you happy with that? Are you happy doing that?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you have a nice family?
Yes.
Do you have kids?
I do.
They are happy with you?
I hope so.
So you are doing everything correctly. Doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant what time do you use. I mean, you are painting figurative art. Imagine me painting bullshit, all the time bullshit, painting bullshit and trying to make something out of it, and falling in love with that. That is what I find most amazing about art, is that I fall in love in my works sometimes, and it's many times happens to me that I don't know who paint them. It's like, who the fuck paint that? It wasn't me.
This is very interesting.
Yeah.
To me, to think. I also sometimes feel that one is like being an object painting something somebody else is organizing.
That's why I think that
it sounds a little bit
painting
mystical.
is like music also. The musicians also have that they create something and they never know where they come. And it's like you are transmitting some energies or some messages through their hands or through their notes. I think that we are the same. We are transmitting something through our art, and it doesn't matter if it is important or not. The only important thing is to do it. If you don't do it, you will be there now as a lawyer, maybe unhappy in your life, or as an engineer. You are happy and you like what you do and you are perfecting yourself and you are doing more and more. And success doesn't mean only monetary success. It means everything. I mean, constant work, doing what you like, what you love, and from the heart is bring you somewhere.
Sometimes when one is drawing, one loses the feeling of time, and one is just drawing, and one is far away, and one is lost, dissolved. And sometimes when one is making art, one has the feeling that this is a bit mystical, okay, that one is not there anymore and someone has taken the brush for you. This is so weird, and this is perhaps And okay, people would say you're just in the flow, and this is a mental state. It could be.
Yes.
It could be scientific, but sometimes I wonder if art is the universe or God or something painting through us. And if it was like that, that would be beautiful, because it would be bigger than us.
Will make sense to you,
Yes, it would.
but you don't need to. I mean, I don't need it. I don't think that I
I
need
also don't need it, but I think it's true.
it. I think I
I don't think that we with our brains.
love the energy. I love the.
Are the most important
I
thing.
love the moment when you are painting and you are so submerged on this flow of music.
But art is weird, because why are we doing it?
because we need it. Because we
But then if you're hungry when it's food.
If you were good with writing, maybe you would be a writer. You know? If you were good in music, maybe you would be a musician. You know, I am very bad with music. I love music. I have a very good ear, but I am very bad with notes.
Making it.
Coordination for me is a catastrophe.
Okay.
I don't know how to sing. You know, I know that everything can be learned, but I don't care. But I am not a musician. All my brothers are musicians. All, and they are good. All my brothers. All of them. All my sister, my brother, they all can sing or play something. You know? And some of them, they can play many things. Piano, guitar, bass, battery, whatever. I am the only one that I am zero with music.
Please, we left our country to live in Europe.
Yes.
Sometimes I wonder, did I live because you have a blank slate here? If you come to Europe, you can start from zero. You know, it's like you can make it all. Distance is helping. It's like you're beginning, you know what I mean, from blank page.
Yes, I know.
In a way. And because when one is in Chile, the society is a little bit oppressing sometimes, and you need to conform. Whereas when you're in Europe, you have your own space to create your own thing. And in my case, my family is great. Like, I love my family. I appreciate the fact that I can be myself in Europe without thinking what anyone would think, you know? This I got to understand with age, not like being younger. And I wonder if perhaps, because you also left.
For me, it's different because I always wanted to leave. Always. Since I was 5. So I dream going in the airport, Antiguo Pudahuel, and going where you put the baggage. And I can go somewhere. I dream to go to the Valparaiso and go in a boat and go through. I always wanted to leave Chile. Always. It was my dream since I was little.
Also when you were like in high school.
Always.
Okay.
Always. I was always thinking or planning. Okay, when I will go. And when I finish
Do you
in 94.
Do you regret it?
No. I am who I am because of that. If I would be in Chile, I don't know what I would be. Maybe
If I was in Chile, I would feel trapped.
I don't know. Maybe maybe
I would
it would
feel
work.
like
Maybe I don't know.
small.
Maybe we would study something. I don't know. Doesn't matter. The path that we take is the path that we are now, and I don't regret nothing. The only thing that I regret is things that I haven't made or I haven't done. I don't regret.
Like,
Something, I know, no bungee jumping or something like that. That I regret. Maybe go parachuting. I regret. I never did it. And I don't want to do it never.
anymore? No.
I don't want to
Me
do
neither.
It. I don't know, because I have I have 2 daughters, so I want to take care
You
of
don't
them.
want to die on it.
Yeah, exactly. But
That's funny, because now you think about dying that way. I also do. I think something funny happened like 2 days ago. I was at the Christmas market in Leipzig.
Yeah.
I went with my kids into the big eye of Leipzig.
Yeah.
It's a big, like a wheel.
Yeah.
It's very high. When you're on it, you look down, and you start thinking, like, what if this thing would break?
Yeah, sure.
And of course it doesn't break, because it's pretty solid and it's Germany. Like, I don't expect it to break. These things might have broken sometimes.
Yes.
This could be, I understand. But I was on it, I was looking at my kids, and I thought, what if I am sitting here and suddenly this thing is falling down? That would be horrible, and we would die.
Yes.
And then one has to think, I could also die on the street.
Yes, the bus.
I should live my life, and I should also try to teach my children they can have a normal life and they can enjoy this thing. This is what I was thinking. So I shouldn't be marica, and I should just be there and sit marico and do it. But
we don't have to be what if. This is the point. What if?
Yeah.
What if people are many?
But as I was younger, I would have never thought about. I would just do it. And now I think, what if we just fall?
I mean, you get a little bit more cautious about life when you are older. But I don't regret nothing. I love what I do. I guess I take my path, and it was the correct one, 100%, 150%.
That's crazy. I could not say that. I am much more insecure. I love the path I've taken. I would not take any other, but I'm so overwhelmed. I would say,
because life is overwhelming. Yeah. Everybody's overwhelmed. Yeah. My friend, everybody.
But you seem very...
Everybody's... I am also overwhelmed sometimes. I would like to make more money, to be more safe, more relaxed. But even though it's fun, I am happy. I do what I want. I have fun. I enjoy every day. I have every day a new project.
You're definitely someone positive. I've known you for some years, and it's a pleasure. It's nice. You are making you be alive. In the minute, this is for sure. That is for sure.
I learned to be like that. It's not like I was born.
I am more tortured. Sometimes I am really like that. Sometimes I am into myself, and I cannot help it. I just cannot help it.
When I feel like that, I sleep.
Yes. Yeah.
I sleep an hour, and then I wake up with a dream, and then I go painting or do something.
Yeah.
I dream a lot. That is the other thing. I dream a lot, but I remember everything when I dream. Sometimes it's awful.
Don't you think that sometimes when one dreams, the dream seems more real than reality?
No, but it's some kind of it's very. Sometimes I have dreams that they are like nightmares, and I wake up because I don't want to have the nightmare anymore, and then I sleep again and start where it ended before. So it's like it's somewhere in the subconscious there. It's already there. I can't turn it off. Mm-hmm. And I remember a lot of my dreams. I daydream also a lot. I am looking like that. When I am in the car, I daydream everything, and I look and I walk. I have a very high perception rate on my head of what is happening around me, and that is a very good thing, because you have a lot of input. Sometimes it's very overwhelming because you have a lot of input to process in your head. Sometimes it's too much. I think that is one of my gifts that I have, is this input. I can see how many people are walking around me, which colors the cars are. I know everything around me all the time. That is overwhelming, but it's very good because you have a lot of input to do things, write, talk, speak. You have always topics. Yeah. And I am interested in everything. So I read about, Afghanistan, about Uzbekistan, about Peru, about Chile, because it interests me. It's not because I want to learn, to show off that I know.
No, but you have, and I know from your past, I know these things. I'm just thinking that we all should do the best we can, and life is full of surprises, and we're in Germany now. You've had your family, you've made a family. My kids are a bit younger, they're like growing up. I've been an artist for years. I've been lucky enough to be able to live as an artist, which is kind of a miracle somehow.
It's not a miracle, it's a work. It's a work that you are doing.
But also a miracle.
No, it's not a miracle. I don't believe in... Do you believe really in miracles? I don't believe in miracles.
Every time I'm almost about to run out of money, someone buys a paint. I know.
Yeah, but
That's crazy.
It's like that. That's why it's always.
That's the angels.
No, that's why it's good to have as an artist to have another income source. You have to.
I teach.
Yeah, and you want to make another thing. You told me.
We want to make a restaurant, but
Yes.
that would be my wife's project. I would help.
Yeah, but
I would
that's
help.
what I mean.
I'm going to
it's
help.
very important as an artist to have another income source. I don't know any artist, living artist, that is doing well, that doesn't have either another income source.
I know one. You also do.
Or he inherits something.
What about Guillermo Lorca?
Yeah, but he's 1 in a million. Yeah, he's 1 in a million.
What about Sebastián Errázuriz?
He's also 1 in a million. But he's a genius. I mean, they are geniuses. Yeah, Sebastián Errázuriz is a genius, and Guillermo Lorca is also a genius. Roberto Mata was also a genius, and Pablo Picasso was also a genius. They were not only artists. When
What about Rafael Palacios?
he will become a genius if he wants,
We say hi to him.
like me.
Wait. No, we're still recording. We've done 20 minutes more. I think I have to go, otherwise I'll miss my train.
Yeah.
All I want to say to you and to Republic, it's been a pleasure.
And
This-
we will do another one.
Will we?
Yes.
I like this one. I like spontaneous things.
Yes. They are the
Being-
best.
We could do another one. Let's check how it is.
Yes. Let's do another
But to
one.
me, it's been a big pleasure. I want this podcast to be very spontaneous, and we've just been speaking. I like the fact that it's like that. I like the fact that we can speak in English because we've never done it before, and I've lived a big part of my life in English actually. So yeah,
Cheers, my friend.
cheers.
Nice. Thank you for
It's a
inviting me.
pleasure.
Until the next time.
A big pleasure.